Russia's President Vladimir Putin sitting with a man he calls his dear friend, China's leader Xi Jinping. The two men met on Monday for the first time since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine last year. According to state media, the visit is meant to reaffirm ties with Russia and build on the existing friendship between the two leaders. Experts say that China is trying to cast itself as a peacemaker, and during Xi's visit, Putin said that he would discuss Beijing's peace plan. Xi also took the opportunity to heap praise his Russian counterpart.
我也知道呢，明年贵国呢将进行总统选举，在总统先生的坚强领导下，俄罗斯繁荣发展取得了长足的进步。我坚信俄罗斯人民一定会继续与总统先生坚定的支持。
But behind these glowing compliments, the meeting comes at a tense time for Russia's president. As the country's invasion of Ukraine enters its second year, U.S. intelligence says that over 200,000 Russian soldiers have been killed or wounded since the start of the war. Beijing is working to promote its peace plan for ending hostilities, and many countries, though, are skeptical of these intentions. While claiming to be a neutral party in the conflict, Beijing has also refused to condemn Putin for initiating the war in Ukraine. And China has provided Russia with an economic lifeline in the face of Western-led sanctions. Now there are concerns that China could offer military assistance to Russia, a move experts say would damage Beijing's relations with the West.
I think the key tipping point will be if China were to provide lethal aid to Russia. That would be, I think, a big game changer for the Europeans. And I think that's why Beijing might be having pause about taking that additional step. But if that were to happen, which the the U.S. administration is warning, I think that would be another catalyst in really pushing Europe far closer to the United States' position vis-a-vis China.
The visit also comes just days after the International Criminal Court issued an arrest warrant for Vladimir Putin. The ICC has accused the Russian president of committing war crimes in Ukraine and deporting thousands of children from the country. U.S. officials say that by holding a cordial meeting with Putin, an indicted war criminal, Xi's visit to Moscow is a sign that China's neutrality is fading away.
That President Xi is traveling to Russia days after the International Criminal Court issued an arrest warrant for President Putin suggests that China feels no responsibility to hold the Kremlin accountable for the atrocities committed in Ukraine, and instead of even condemning them, it would rather provide diplomatic cover for Russia to continue to commit those very crimes.
After his meeting in Moscow, Xi is reportedly planning to hold a virtual discussion with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. As Russia braces for a possible spring offensive, it hopes to maintain a strong relationship with its most powerful ally. Meanwhile, China is determined to cultivate an image of being a benevolent and responsible superpower. Alex Chen and Jaime Ocon for TaiwanPlus.
But it is mostly destroyed. There are more soldiers than civilians.